Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your money and career reading for July 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. If you do find that you enjoy this reading, please take a moment there to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel as well. If you hit the notification bell, you will always know whenever I update my channel with new readings as well. So let's see where we go here. And so we've got the Treasure with the Two of Keys. We've got the Queen of Forces coming out. And we also have the Seven of Keys with the Ascent. Okay, so you may need to find a different approach at something. Okay, the Two of Keys with the Treasure here. If you look at this card, okay, this guy is looking at something that has dropped on the ground, something that has been destroyed or hasn't worked out so well, something that didn't go his way, and he's got his hand over his face going, oh my goodness gracious me, this is a catastrophe. Okay, however, there is another option there behind him. There's another way forward. Okay, so you may need to shift your focus, okay, in the month ahead. There may be something that either hasn't gone your way already, okay, and you're kind of looking at it going, oh my God, this is just horrible, okay, or maybe there's something that doesn't quite work out the way that you want it to in the month ahead. It's important to have, maybe sometimes a backup plan, okay? But it's also important to, if something hasn't gone your way, we have a look at the situation and we see, okay, what went sideways here? What could I have done differently? Okay, how, if this situation came up again, how would I approach it the next time around? Okay, and then we need to focus on a solution. So getting a deeper level of understanding about something that hasn't gone our way is important, because we need to understand the root cause, or we need to understand what happened, right? What transpired. But then we turn our focus around and we look to something new, something different, okay, a different approach, all right, an alternate opportunity, whatever that happens to be, right? Because quite often one door closes and another one does open, but we need to be open to it. Okay, so just a little bit of a heads up there. The Queen of Forces, though, is absolutely fabulous. The Queen of Forces really is you harnessing all the powers of the universe, okay? Finding your balance between action and receptivity. Okay, the Sun here brings about those creative forces, but also brings out that drive, that passion, okay, and that energy, that action-oriented energy to get things done, okay? But the Moon energy that's also here also brings about some creativity, but brings about, highlights your intuition, your emotions, being very in control of your emotions, but also being open to different ways of doing things, being open to new opportunities. And when we have the balance between the two, we know when to take inspired, bold action, but we also know when we need to take a step back and let certain events unfold. And when we have that balance, we have that healthy equilibrium, all is right with the world, and we are a force to be reckoned with that Queen of Forces. So it's beautiful energy that you may step into, okay? So something may go a little bit sideways for you at first, but then you're bringing things back together with the Queen of Forces. Now, this could also be a person that does play a key role in your world in some point in the month ahead. It could be someone who really has their stuff together, who really knows what they're talking about. They've had a lot of things go up and down in their world. They've had a lot of things go sideways, but they've had a lot of successes as well. Okay, and this is a very powerful, very balanced kind of person, somebody who has your best interests at heart. It may be someone you partner up with. It may be someone that you ask for assistance, okay, but it may also just be someone who may have play an important role in your world at some point. Now, this could be somebody new, or it could be somebody that you already know, someone that gives you some motivation, maybe helps you see things a little bit differently, maybe even gives you that advice. Okay, so certainly someone who is probably very knowledgeable and wise, probably a positive thinker, okay, and someone who's maybe a little bit innovative. Okay, so you may have that going on for you too, okay? Otherwise, it's really you embracing that energy, okay? So, something may not go your way, you bring things back together, and this allows you to overcome an obstacle. The Ascent here, okay, you may need to put in a lot of effort into something, okay, or you've been putting in effort, one foot in front of the other for quite some time. The Ascent here is an energy of success, climbing the mountain, overcoming an obstacle and challenge, and being on top of the world. Okay, so whatever it is that's not going your way here, okay, by doing things a little differently, by focusing on the solution, by maintaining that balance. Okay, here you are at the top of your game with that Seven of Keys energy. So the ascent, some of you may actually be getting some rewards in the month ahead, okay, because that ascent can be, yes, rising to the challenge, okay, and overcoming a challenge, but it can also be leveling up. So this could certainly be you finding your way, thank you, finding your way to level up your current situation, okay, rising above a challenge. It could be that if you've got a job opportunity, a promotion, or something new, okay, this is you rising above the competition, okay, and leveling up in your work experience in some way. This is financial growth here as well. All right, so let's see. We've got the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, and we've also got the Hanged Man. We have the Moon coming out there, the Five of Cups, and we also have the Empress. However, she's in reverse. Okay, so maybe something there that you do need to spend some time and energy on. But we do have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Ace of Wands, all about something new or improved. This is harnessing all of that yang energy of the universe and creating something wonderful and magical. Okay, so some of you may have some doors of opportunity opening up for you in the month ahead. This could be some manifestations coming to fruition, some new job opportunities. Okay, this could also just be some flashes of inspiration. Okay, period of growth for you, right? And it's like if one thing isn't working, you're going to try something new there. Okay, you're going to figure out some things, right? But, you know, this could just be you following your passions and having a really positive energy and a positive outlook. Okay, but you might throw a lot of effort into something. And, you know, if we have to put a lot of effort into something, the Ace of Wands is pretty good energy to do that, okay? Because you've got this burst of energy to get things done or to move forward. All right, so that Ace is very wonderful and also a little bit lucky, perhaps, as well. Okay, so we do have the Four of Wands here, and we also have the Moon. Okay, so the Moon really does highlight your creativity, your goals, your dreams. Okay, maybe there's something here that, you know, something is a little bit hidden from you right now. Okay, the Four of Wands does bring in an energy of stability, security. Okay, good, strong, solid foundation. It brings about success and abundance. Okay, it's also a higher level of commitment. Okay, so it could just be that, you know, if something doesn't go your way, remember that you've got a really good, strong foundation. Okay, you've got a lot of knowledge, a lot of skills, a lot of experience that you can draw from. Okay, and when you maintain that positive outlook and you commit to your journey, then great things can happen. But you may need to be a little bit creative and you may need to trust your intuition in a lot of things. Okay, you may also really need to dig deep. Okay, because the Moon card really does highlight your subconscious, your emotions, okay, and your deep-rooted emotions here as well. Okay, so perhaps you are afraid of something going sideways. Okay, you know that you know your strengths, okay, but maybe you focus on your weaknesses and not your strengths. Okay, so that Moon card can sometimes be very beneficial for you. Something is coming to the surface, okay, that you need to address. All right. You might just also be feeling really positive about your situation and about the fact that, you know what, something hasn't gone my way, but you know what, I'm not going to let it keep me down. I'm not going to let it keep me stuck. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to find a new way of doing things. Okay. So it could be you really digging deep for some inspiration. Okay. Especially with that Ace of Wands. All right. Or you're just, really passionate about something here also. But the Moon card is also where we may be discovering something. Okay, something, you need to find the truth. You need to find the answers to something there. Okay, so don't be afraid to dig a little bit deep and to get to the heart of the matter. But the Moon card does represent cycles. Okay, our cycles in our world. So, you know, we do have right at the end of June, 28th, 29th, we've got a new moon in Cancer. The Moon card is Pisces energy. Okay, but, you know, when we do have the new moons, it's a great time to set intentions for manifestation, to start new projects, to try something a little bit different. That new moon does bring about some healing energy as well. So there may be something here that is broken, but then gets healed throughout the month ahead. Okay, but we have a full moon in the middle of the month, full moon in Capricorn, and then we've got another new moon, 28th, 29th of July. Okay, so we do have an influx of new energy that's coming in here, but we do also have letting things go. Okay, and moving forward. So those moon cycles, you may experience some ups and downs throughout the month. Okay, keep a positive mindset and you will get to where you want to be. The Six of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay, so again, here we do have, the Five of Cups. There may be something that doesn't go your way, and you need to process or have an understanding of what went on, and then shift your focus and focus on the solutions here, and maybe even take a more lighthearted approach at something. Okay, remember to enjoy where you're at. Sometimes we just get disappointed with the Five of Cups. Okay, sometimes things just aren't working fast enough for us. Okay, or we have some minor setback, and we kind of get a little bit down in the dumps, and so you might be feeling that coming in there in the month ahead. But Spirit wants to remind you here, with the Six of Cups, to enjoy the moment. Okay, to remember to focus on the here and the now. We can look at the past, and we can look at what has happened in our past and what we've experienced to get a deeper understanding of it, or get some greater appreciation of it. Okay, or maybe we even revisit something from the past, going, you know what, I did this before, what was that again? Okay, and then but you then apply that to your present situation. Okay, because sometimes in order to move forward, sometimes we do need to take a step back a little bit. Okay, but that Six of Cups really is one of having fun, and it's a light-hearted approach to something rather than a heavy-handed or a heavy-hearted one. Okay, so perhaps here that some of you may actually have something to celebrate in the month ahead, right? We've got that Four of Wands brings in some celebration, and I think here that you're celebrating the fact that you have managed to get some healing and overcome a challenging situation. And this puts you in a better positive mindset with that Six of Cups energy, because this moon card really does kind of rule the roost especially at the beginning part of the month here. Okay, so really examining and exploring your emotions and bringing out some healing, letting something go. Okay, but that the Six of Cups, quite honestly, can bring about a second chance for something, because it can be a return card. Okay, it is one of being creative, really enjoying where you're at. Okay, trying not to take things too personally. Okay, but it can be a return card because it does reflect past energy, and so you could actually have a second chance at something. Okay, or maybe there is just an element of nostalgia, or perhaps something that you thought you had lost. Five of Cups in your past may come back around again. This could be a connection, this can be an opportunity, this can be a promotion. Okay, sometimes things don't pan out the first time, and sometimes we do get that second chance again. Okay, so whether it's you just giving something a second try and doing something a little bit differently, or something coming back around again from the past, maybe a person or an opportunity. Okay, it's something that actually brings with it some joy. Okay, so stay present, stay focused, and try and keep that positive mindset with whatever it is you're doing, because we do have the Ascent that is coming in there. Okay, and this is an uphill battle for something, and we do have the Hanged Man with the Empress in reverse. Okay, so the Hanged Man certainly does require some patience. Okay, it is one where things are happening behind the scenes, okay, but it is something that may take a long time. Okay, so you may be on your path forward, but you have patience. You have to have some patience. Patience is a virtue to get to where you want to get to. Okay, and while we are kind of in that kind of a little slightly stagnant energy, okay, or just one of, really being patient and powering through, that Hanged Man really does give us an opportunity to let go of any kind of negative thoughts or feelings, okay, to let go of something that hasn't been working, let go of expectations even, and we broaden our horizons, we expand our mind when we get that Hanged Man energy, okay, and sometimes in order to get to where we want to go, we do need to release expectations, and we do need to be a little bit more in the flow. Sometimes we need to partner up with other people, okay, listen to their point of view, okay, or we just need to take a step back and see things from a different angle, a different perspective, okay? Very much like this Five of Cups, 3 spilt cups in front, but 2 still standing behind, okay? So sometimes that Hanged Man energy can really, really help us in a lot of ways, okay? Number one, we kind of slow things down a little bit, right? Sometimes we don't like that, okay? Sometimes we need to, though, to get that deeper level of understanding, okay? So certainly some patience and perseverance may be required, but also that expanding your mind as well. And an open mind is very necessary to get some clarity, because we do have the Empress here, but she's in the reverse. So this is a time for you to really embrace opportunities in front of you and to perhaps experience some personal growth, but you may be burning the candle at both ends, okay? Because this Empress in reverse can mean that there is some uncertainty. You can't see something clearly, okay? And that's where that Hanged Man does come into effect there, right? We want to grow, we want to evolve, we want to get something done. You want abundance in your life. Maybe you've got a creative block. Hello. Okay, so something here is a little bit uncertain, or you've got this cloud over your head. Like it's like I'm in a fog. I can't see anything clearly. So that's where that Hanged Man does come in to give you some clarity. Okay, you may also need to remember here with the Hanged Man and the Empress in reverse, okay, you might be, again, burning the candle at both ends to try and get something done, okay? So you may need to take a step back and nurture yourself a little bit, because the Empress in reverse, okay, tired and drained rather than, you know, wonderful and open and abundant, okay? So maybe some sort of block or something there that you need to recharge your batteries, okay? You need to see things from a different perspective to get the clarity that you need, okay? Or you may need to really take care of yourself. Just take a little bit of a time out, okay? And sometimes we do have a sense of urgency, you know, because I mean, it's our money, it's our jobs, right? It's our livelihood, our sense of security, a roof over our heads, right? But, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. And if we're tired and drained, or we're just confused and we don't know what we want, then we end up getting stuck. Okay. So this Hanged Man, even though this Hanged Man and the Ascent, even though it is a much slower moving energy, okay, it serves a huge purpose. Okay. It's like, what are my next steps? Where do I go from here? All right. And we can also suggest here, though, that something that you've worked very, very hard for, okay, is coming to fruition, and this gives you a wealth of opportunities, okay? This kind of expands your horizon. You can see your future clearly, okay? Your blocks are removed, all right? So we can be removing some blocks there as well and getting things back on track. So let's get a couple more messages here for you guys. I like where you're headed, okay? I like where you're headed, but let's have a look here. One. And we have here number 26, love partnership. When we have the love partnership card, this obviously is not a love reading, okay? But when we have love partnership, it's really a reminder from Spirit here to partner up with the people or the situations that actually match our vibration, that are good for us, that are healthy for us, things that, you know, give us a sense of joy or satisfaction, with the people around us that are a little bit more positive, love being the highest vibration of all, okay? And when we embrace that, that energy, we attract more of that to us. So remember to focus on your goals, focus on what it is you want, what makes you happy, and you will attract more of that, especially with the moon cycles coming in here, and also that Ace of Wands. Okay. But also, you know, remember whatever energy you do put out there does come flowing back to you. Okay. But you may also, you know, if you're looking to make a change, okay, I think here that you're going to try and partner up with the right people that are beneficial for you, and you by the same token are beneficial for them. Kindred partnership, perhaps, okay? And we can partner up with companies as well in that regard. We can also partner up with the right position for us also, right? Sometimes, you know, you might be a great worker, a great person, you got a lot of knowledge, a lot of skills, but if you are, you know, put in a position that doesn't match your skill set, then no one's going to be happy at all. Okay. So you might be looking to make a little bit of a shift or a change that way. All right. But this is also a reminder from Spirit here to try and find a way to love what you do. Okay, and if you don't like what you do right now, or if you don't like your environment, then there's opportunities that are opening up here for you to find something a little bit better. Okay, but the Queen of Forces and the love partnership here could again be an important person in your world that maybe have some advice or guidance or even an opportunity for you. All right. We do have surrender here. So we do have surrender coming in here twice. So again, there may be something that you need to let go of, something that you need to maybe get a little bit clear of. Okay, just surrender to the forces, just be a little bit open. And we've got that reminder here also. And there also, again, maybe something that you do need to let go so that you can start something new. So that Hanged Man is there for a reason, to help you let go of something. That Five of Cups, right? That Two of Keys. There's some sort of loss or disappointment or something that hasn't gone your way, and you need to let go of that negative energy. You need to let go of that kind of focus, right? And focus on forward, focus on moving forward, focus on finding that solution, okay? But without becoming obsessive, okay? So surrender and go with the flow, and things will magically open up for you. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated. If so, please hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.